How do I tell my mom that her husband is gay? Miss B, I need an advice. How do I go about telling my mom this? My dad works in a very big firm. I wouldn't want to disclose it here for some reasons. He is the HR manager. My friend that I have known since childhood went there to seek for a job. Let's call my friend Albert. My parents have known Albert since my childhood days. Albert's parents and my parents are really good friends, but Albert is not from a rich home like I do, but he's really book smart. Albert has 6 other siblings and he's the firstborn. Because he's not from a rich home, after high school, he had to take a gap year to work hard to support his family and save up for tertiary. We all completed high school somewhere in 2012. So because of financial hardship, he stayed out of school for 3 years. That moment, since he was my good friend and my parents knew him, I told my dad to help him with a job in the company he worked with his high school certificate, so he could save up for school and also support his family. Even before this, we also lived in the same neighborhood, so Albert will come to our home every morning to wash my dad's car for him, so that my dad can give him something small. My dad told me that if there is any opportunity available at where he works, he would put Albert on. Finally, there was a job slot available, and as promised, he put Albert in the business. So when he closes, he comes home with Albert, and in the morning, they live together. He came to thank me as a good friend for helping him secure a job. Within 3 years of staying at home, he was able to gather money and go to the university. At that time, I was also in level 300, and during vacations, Albert would go to the company and work. Suddenly, I wasn't really hearing from him. During vacations, when he came to our home in the morning to wait for my dad so they go to work, he doesn't speak to me anymore. At times, he gives me attitude. I decided to give him space, knowing well that when he calms down, we will talk. After some time, I wasn't seeing him at home. This was when Albert finally completed university, and I thought he had gotten a new job somewhere. That's why I wasn't seeing him. I asked my dad about him, and he said Albert took a sick leave from work. I went to his home and was told he was not well. It was some small malaria, and I wasn't allowed to see him. To cut words short, my dad was the cause of it.